It's a real challenge, isn't it? Trying to get these 5 things done. Yes, how looks Gamsey already did quiz. What was I just going to say? Goodness sakes. No. Start from phase 1. Goodness sakes, I can't remember anymore. Oh gosh. Actually, I do. The previous voice acting things were done were like, I was just kind of like mentally blah. I was like, I didn't even care. So when I did voice acting, I put myself in the almost what I thought to be the exact mindset of the character I was voice acting. And is that not what everyone does? I thought it was the way you voice acted, and apparently it was pretty good because I got positive feedback from a lot of people, and I personally like them quite a deal, or quite a bit. Yes, quite a bit, and well, I suppose I'm a bit nervous about trying something like that again, considering what I am like now. Well, it's not that I can't empathize with people and perhaps speak through their voices, but the voice acting I've just tried to do, I go back to the ones I just did, and it just doesn't hold up at all. Really? I feel like I'm taking a half-assed route here, even if it is the only way I can do. And yet, when I think of Gamzee's lines and how the hell I'm going to do those, and how I'm going to go do the other part at the end, I'm thinking, oh, gosh darn it. Because if I do the first part, then I go into that part, it'd be a total breakdown. But the second part, or at least for Aerodon and Equius, Aerodon I think I could do, but I have to get that water again. I don't have any water on me now, because the glubbing requires water. And I really do like the water accent. That's a lot of fun, but it's supposed to be understandable. You're supposed to be understandable above all else, correct? I don't know. Where the hell am I getting that from? I don't even remember anyone saying that. Huh. Anyway, oh goodness sakes, I just need to get started on these. One of the things that I've realized through all of this time is that it doesn't matter just doing these. I try my best, and that's all that's required. I always feel like I have some standard to uphold, but this is a stupid friend thing, and just stupid friend thing. I know that happens a lot. My friends do things for me. But what can I do for them? But I'm not doing this for my friends. We're doing this as a collaboration. Oh gosh, I am screwing up fucking everything. Goodness. No. No, I'm not. I'm not. Quite simply, these are 5 different voice acting things. They are difficult for me to do. I understand that the route I'm taking is not the best one, and in fact, the thing that I was just doing where I was drawing conclusions based on myself was both nostalgic and completely irrelevant, and completely hurtful gesture. I will not do it. Now, I will. Just because it's a challenge doesn't mean I can't do it, and I was told to submit my best takes, and I shall. Because darn it, I want friends again. I know what got. Conclusions? No. Quite simply, if the person saying this is saying this, oh, whatever, gosh darn it, I can't. Oh, whatever, screw this. No, screw this one. You know what? I'm fine. Honestly. I worry so much about my friends and what they see, my actions in the past that were self-hurtful and harmful and all these things, and I fear that they may draw conclusions based on themselves, based on my self-harm. You know, there's this one person who I really did consider to be my best friend for a long time. And now, I don't have best friends anymore, just really good friends. But at the time, I was going through something where, I didn't really have a good sense of self, considering I was dealing with multiple personalities, and was going through a great deal of depression and other things. And as such, I latched onto someone. I latched onto them utterly. I took everything they said, applied it to myself without even stopping to consider A, what it meant, B, whether or not I could even apply it to myself, C, a lot of other stupid things. Oh gosh darn. The point is that I fear that this person may have considered themselves to be a worse person as a result of it. And yet, in fact, that couldn't be farther from the truth. I want to be their friend again so much. And now that I no longer have this disposition, I feel like I could. But where do I begin? Where the hell do I begin? I can barely remember most of the things we even talked about unless I go back and look them on Facebook. And even then, I can't even remember the mindset I would ever take to say such things. Or at least the inane things of that. Gosh darn. Past is such a pain to fucking deal with. I mean, gosh darn. I can't even produce the mindset that is required for me to understand what I was saying back then. So how do I broach this? I would, but I don't know. I honestly don't know whether or not the past is something that these people already know. I'm just as clueless as they are, but if it were up to me, because my mental state has shifted so much, I don't even remember what the hell I was thinking when I did such a thing. And now that I look back on the issues that were present, I can come up with a correct answer, actually. Like, one that isn't completely self-absorbed and has zero empathy in it. And is mostly focused on self-satisfaction rather than actually helping the person in question. Ay, ay, ay. But now that I can do that, I just want to be friends. Why can't I just be friends? Why can't I just work up the courage to say, hey, how are you? Without worrying about all this stuff that I might be violating. There's so many rules we created. There's so many, I like this. I can't even remember these friends. I remember there was a person, and they like X and X and X, and some X and X and X happened to them. But all the individual thoughts, that's the thing, because I had a mindset for every person back then. The people I idolized I made part of myself, and as that no longer exists, I feel like the information itself has vanished as well. Oh god, I spit on my computer. Ah! The point, 7 minutes, whoo, no. The point is that I just want to, be friends. I mean, seriously. It's not even that difficult. Although I suppose if I wanted to be friends, I'd have to figure out why the hell people want to be friends with me to begin with. But that is a topic for another time. And I have totally ruined this entire talking about myself. No, whatever. Anyway, goodness sakes. Hopefully sometime soon I'll figure this out. And I'm working at it every day. Try to figure the hell this out. Figure it out. But isn't this an ill? Gosh darn! I cannot go for like a minute. No, I just gotta press the stop button. Stop.